Yep, you guessed it. Something new today. 2009 Subaru Forester. Belongs to my mom. She only cares about getting her from point A to point B. Appearance is not a priority. As you can maybe see in the sunlight reflections, tons of scratches and swirls. Filthy bird poop. It's got a few fender benders here and there. I know that it occasionally sees a touchless wash, but that's really about it. If you watched any of my earlier videos, this is the same car that I did how to clean extremely bad tires, as well as the proper way to clean glass. Same car, and the tires and the glass are back to the way they were before I ever touched the car. I thought I'd do a pre-wash walk around. This car is getting the full deal. Door jambs, hatchback interior. Then the plan for today is one and done with the Eurofiber pad for the whole car, and then just keeping things simple, and to cut down on the amount of time it takes, it's going to get a coat of flex wax. So this is the beginning. It's not going to come out perfect. I'm not really sure what to do with this stuff here because it's not paint. It's like a plastic. I'll probably go over it with the one and done just to see if I can make any difference in it. Still plenty of scratches here. Maybe a little bit of paint failure. No, that's bird poop. The scratches here. They're not all going to come out, but the car will be 1,000 times better. As you can see, the cowl is very faded. I'm going to use the Turtle Wax graphene acrylic trim remover on this. Bring that back to black. So I'm going to shut you off. I'll bring you back into the garage once I get done with the wash, get it dried, and we'll finish in the garage. See you in a bit. Okay, it's all washed. All the loose dirt's off. I brought it in the garage, and hopefully you can see the actual condition of the paint. There's a good scratch, but it apparently is not going to show. In the sunlight, it was blatantly obvious. Oh, that's blatantly obvious. But this is all scratched and swirled in a mess. I was going to do a 50-50 of the hood, but decided not to because it'll just take me a lot of time, extra time, and I'm already probably looking at 2.5 hours at least to buff out this car. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, if you don't look at the light and just look at the shadows and things passing through the light, you can see just how messed up this hood is. You can see the scratches, the swirls, the stains. The roof is just as bad, if not worse. But I'm not going to focus too much on the roof because only my 6 foot 12 foot brother is going to be able to see it. And he doesn't care much about cleanliness on cars either. They're another point A to point B thing. So the next shot you have of this car is going to be finished, completed out in the sunlight. I might just back this thing back out in the sun so I can actually show you what it looks like. But nah. For you, it'll be about a second when I seam the videos together. For me, like I said, I'm looking at about 2.5 hours to complete. And that's if the one and done and the Eurofiber pad do their job the way it's supposed to, and this paint's not ungodly hard. So the next time you see this car, you'll be out in the sun, and I'm quite sure my mom's gonna flip, because I don't think she realizes that I'm going to compound it and wax it. I just told her wash. But she's my mom, and I can't give her half a job. It's not in me. It's not in me as a detailer or as a person. See you guys shortly. Well, here it is, all done. There's a few minor details I didn't get to, mainly because what originally was supposed to be a one-step compound turned into a two-step compound using both the rotary and the orbital. The paint was so oxidized that I was actually delaminating pads on my orbital. They were getting so hot that the adhesive on the Velcro backing was separating from the foam. So I had to go over the whole car with the rotary to clean it up, and then go back over it with the orbital and the Eurofiber to clean up a few marks from the rotary. Not many though. I did not get to dress the cowl like I originally thought to. And I know this is a big no-no, but I didn't roll down the windows to get the upper edge. They're clean inside and out, but when you roll them down, there's going to be about a 1/4 inch of kind of dirty window. But overall, I think my mom is going to be shocked when she sees this car. This was just an exterior, so it got compounded twice. It got the flex wax. It got that glass detailing mist that also is a water repellent on it, inside and out. So the windows are perfect except for that little spot where you roll them down. There are still some bird stains and etchings on the roof I could not get. Even the rotary wouldn't touch them. But all in all, the car came out really, really well. And for silver, that's quite a gloss and reflection, considering it really didn't have one before. So if you have any questions on this one or any of my other videos, just type them in. Go to my Gmail site. It's listed on the website, or on the YouTube channel anyway. Ask away, comment, let me know what you think. I'm going to try to get her to give this back to me in about a week, so I can put a second coat of flex on here. I mean, it went on. It's very slick, don't get me wrong, but I want to try to keep it from ever getting this bad again. So maybe, because it's been about 6 hours. It took me twice as long to do the compounding. So maybe if I tell her it would only take me about a half hour and I could do it at her house, maybe I can talk her into letting me put a second coat on. See you guys later.